සමාදියාමි අදින්නාදානා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි කාමේසු මිච්ඡාචාරා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි මුසාවාදා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි සුරාමේර මජ්ජපමා දට්ඨානා වේරමණී සික්ඛාපදං සමාදියාමි Okay, let us offer the flowers, candles and incense and also the drinks to the supreme living qualities of the Buddha. And when you are doing that, remain your eyes closed, seated properly, comfortably, and out of faith, with faith you are offering these items to the Buddha. And your palms also will be joined together. And please recite together with me. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Itipiso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho. Vijjacharana sampanno sugato lokavidu. Anuttaro purisa dhamma sarathi sattha deva manussanang buddho bhagavati. Vandami cetiyang sabbang sabbathane supatitthitang. Saririka dhatu mahabodhing buddha rupang sakalang sada. Ghanasarapadittena deepena tamadang sina. Tiloka deepang sambuddhang pujayami tamonudang. Vanna gandha gunopetang etang kusuma santating. Pujayami munindassa siripada saroruhe. Pujemi buddhang kusumena nena punyena metena cahotu mokkhaṃ. Pubbhaṃ milayati yathāi dhamme kāyo tathāyati vināsa bhāvaṃ. Adhivāsetu no bhante pāniyaṃ upanām. Anukampaṃ upādāya patiganhātu muttama. Adhivāsetu no bhante ilāna paccayaṃ imaṃ. Anukampaṃ upādāya patiganhātu muttama. Imminā puñña kammena māme bāla samāgamo. Sataṃ samāgamo hotu yāva nibbāna pattiyā. Kāyena vācā cittena pamādena. Accayaṃ kamame bhante bhuri pañña tathāgata. Kāyena vācā cittena pamādena maya kataṃ. Accayaṃ kamame dhamma sanditthika akālika. Kayena vacha chittena pamadena Acchayam kamame sangha supatipanna anuttara sadhu sadhu sadhu. I want to begin with a guided meditation so that you are not too tired after listening to me. Because if I talk, I may go on for maybe 30 minutes and then by that time you will be tired. You don't want to do any meditation. So let's begin with the guided meditation. Make sure you stretch and feel very comfortable in your seat. I'll be guiding you with instructions as to how we relax and how we can get the most out of it. So I will close my eyes and I'll do this. I'll put my right palm on my left, and if that is your best posture, please feel free to do so. If not, find the most comfortable posture for you to sit and relax. Now that you have closed your eyes, but you have closed them gently, and you notice your shoulders at ease. Let's do a little bit of a body scanning. You relax your head, you relax your face, you relax the back of your head, you relax your neck, you relax your shoulders, both sides. You relax your chest. You relax your back, your spine. Ignore any noises from outside. There's nothing to investigate, nothing to worry. Let your brain take a break from investigating sounds and sights and fragrances, smells, and any discomfort. They are regular sounds and they vanish eventually when we don't pay any attention to them. And you relax your sitting bones as you touch the ground with those. You relax your stomach, but not too loose, not too tight. Keep your limbs gently. And your knees, of course, bent, not extending toward the Buddha or Sangha. Out of respect, you are keeping them folded, and also in meditation posture to help you relax as much as possible. Now you relax your soles of your feet. You relax your toes. You can wiggle and feel them one last time. Now you notice you are deeply rooted to the ground. You are feeling grounded and in safety. Even if you have the urge to move, if you can resist, you will resist and stay. If you have to, you will move, but gently, so no one can notice that you moved. That is how you respect this atmosphere. You respect me, respect the Buddha, respect everyone in this space, and you are genuinely interested in making a profit out of this quiet sitting. You have kindness and compassion toward all these people here. Move away from agitations, annoying thoughts. Let go. This will be my first instruction. Breathe in peace. Breathe out, let go. Even you don't notice that you are breathing. Nobody can hear. Breathe in gently. Peace. Breathe out, let go. Your back is straight. You are still making sure you have the best posture, supporting this meditation. Breathe in peace. Breathe out, let go. You have closed your eyes, so you have stopped seeing things. You have taken a break from sights. You have taken a break from hearing things. You only hear me mostly. You have taken a break from smelling things. You have taken a break from tasting things. Also free from physical sensations. You notice happiness and joy, comfort and bliss. The strongest is your thoughts, your mind being active. But you are with me in a safe abode, safest place you can be right now. And you are giving yourself 100% to the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. With full awareness, you breathe in. With full awareness, you breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now you are 10% relaxed. Let's continue our relaxation techniques. Breathing in, breathing out, mindful and fully aware. Seated perfectly still like the Buddha statue here. Awesome. You are doing wonderful. You are 20% relaxed. Now take a silent, long breath. And now release. Once again, a silent, long breath. and release. And you do continue breathing in silently, long, and notice also short breaths. You are increasing your mindful awareness. 50% on the path toward being fully relaxed. Relaxed in mind and relaxed in body. All you have to do now is to stay with breath fully aware, without stepping at nostrils or any place, but stay with where the breath is. Your breath doesn't shake this whole building, doesn't shake your body, but you notice the movement of your shoulders as you breathe in and breathe out. You are getting more sensitive to the in-breath and the out-breath. Your face is relaxed, the whole body is now 60% relaxed. In a scale of 1 to 10, you are relaxed number 6 level. Notice your posture. Notice if you are seated straight and gentle, and keep going. You are going to hit 70% relaxed momentarily. Allow your breath to become so subtle, so very, very subtle, and you almost feel like it is disappearing. You almost don't feel it, but you are always, always with it. Allow your relaxation to settle in. Nothing difficult to handle is present in you. There is only something that which can be handled easily. Only sukha, comfort, bliss. You are free from any disturbances, free from sensual desires, free from anger, free from sloth and torpor, free from restlessness, free from doubts, because I am not giving you any doubts. I am here to support you. Now take full credit to yourself for succeeding in this guided meditation so far without any trouble, without any distraction. No need to create any mental stories about anything that you hear, anything that you feel. They just arise and vanish. Gentle breeze. You are breathing in, breathing out. You almost hear me from far away, not even near anymore. And now I invite you to bring up a happy memory from your childhood. You felt elated, over the moon, delightful, held in peace and joy, with smiling and thrilled, ecstatic moment. Welcome that child into your present life, free from worries, carefree, trouble-free, not much responsibilities. What happened to that person over the years? Embrace it. Keep it as a little pocket child in you, to go here and there, giving a bear hug mentally, keeping it present virtually with you, the happy child in you. You can always utilize it. Find comfort in it, solace and care, and love, most importantly. If you feel any warm, glowing feeling, imagine yourself smiling and happy, elated, feeling wonderful, no anger present in you, just bright light. Suddenly you feel so relaxed. Your breath is very soft, like cotton. Imagine yourself floating like a cloud, without any direction, cool, soft, and nice. I am presenting a very special technique now. To remove your enemies from your life. Anyone you have a grudge toward, anyone you have any trouble with, you are going to use these steps to remove them from your life. What I mean by that is you change the way you look at them after this day. First, imagine yourself smiling and happy, and imagine your mom smiling and happy. This only takes a moment, a second. Imagine your dad smiling and happy. Imagine any siblings you have smiling and happy. Imagine your best friend smiling and happy. Imagine any second best friend smiling and happy. Imagine a third best friend smiling and happy. Imagine a fourth best friend smiling and happy. Imagine monks in the temple, Bhantes, smiling and happy. Imagine your teachers, one teacher smiling and happy, another teacher smiling and happy. Imagine neutral people, someone who is driving the bus for you, smiling and happy, someone who can't do too much but they help you, like the security guard at school, if there's any, smiling and happy. Anyone neutral comes to your mind, smiling and happy, not related to you. Anyone you love to care, again, smiling and happy. Anyone that is difficult to deal with, smiling and happy. They can hold a grudge against you, but you don't. It's up to them to deal with it themselves. You don't hold any grudge. You don't hold any bitterness toward anyone. You are free. Now permeate this smiling and happy heart toward all beings in all directions, animals included. They are safe in your heart. Beings in front of you, seen and unseen, near and far away, small and big, all beings. Beings behind you, beings above you, beings below you, beings on your left hand side, beings on your right hand side, all beings in every direction. They all smile and happy. You are above the level of those who have anger. May all beings be well and happy. Just like wishing good health to your mom, good food, good place to live, safety and long life. Just like how you unconditionally love them, how they unconditionally prioritize you, your needs above theirs. You want to give that kind of love to all beings. Motherly and fatherly love emitting from your heart. This whole universe is in your hands now. In your hands you are radiating light, a kind, gentle energy. Whoever is touched by that energy is healed. You are arousing a beautiful light in you, awakening that beautiful heart like a lotus blooming. Inside of the lotus there is fragrance and beauty, not like the outside petals. May all beings be well and happy. All beings be at ease and peace. Now gently breathe in peace. Breathe out, letting go your past and future. Any weight about the past, any weight about the future. Time is slow, so you stay with present. Observe the quietness in you, less and less thoughts. There is space between thoughts. It's a wonderful place to be. Relax your whole body again and prepare to open your eyes in a moment. At the end of this gatha, at the end of this recitation, please open your eyes. Sabba papassa akaranam kusalassa upasampada sacitta pariyodapanam etang buddhana sasanam. If you want to continue remaining your eyes closed, take your time. Okay, please put your palms together. Say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Wonderful. So I hope you had a great meditation experience. I was not observing who was meditating, who was not. I wanted to meditate myself. Okay, I don't want to take... it's 3:51, is that correct? 3:48, okay. It'll take a little time. I want you to do this for me. Say your name and what grade you are in. And also maybe your favorite food, if you like doing that. Or you can alter to a flower or something else, maybe whatever. And we'll start from you.
My name is Hansi. I'm going into first year university, and my favorite food is sushi.
Ooh, I join you in there. You, please.
My name is Ashara. I'm going into second year university, and my favorite flowers are lilies.
Perfect.
My
Yeah.
name is Abdul. I'm going into grade 7. My favorite food is pizza.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You?
My name is Sidhu. I'm going into grade 9. I don't really have a favorite food. I don't know.
Great. Okay. Next. Yeah. You?
My name is Sunny. I'm going into grade 10, and my favorite type of flower are roses.
Mm-hmm. What's your name again?
Humi.
Humi. Thank you, Humi. You? Yeah.
My name is Sunny. I'm going into my third year of university, and I like noodles.
Great. You?
My name is Senru. I'm going to grade 9. I don't really have a favorite food.
Mm-hmm. You?
My name is Manana. I'm going into grade 5 and I don't really have a favorite food.
Mm-hmm. You?
My name is Youth and I'm going into grade 5 and I don't have a favorite food.
Mm-hmm. You? Okay.
My name is Alisa, and I'm going to grade 4.
What's your name again?
Avishi.
Avishi. Thank you, Avishi. You? Mm-hmm.
My name is Chamindri and I'm going into grade 10 and I don't have a favorite food.
Okay. Maybe you?
My name is Arusha. I'm going into third year university. I like passion fruit.
Oh, me too. Right.
My name is Anthony. I'm going into grade 6, and my favorite food is corn.
Yeah. I join you there too. Passion fruit is very rare to find. Corn is common here.
My name is Sumika, and I'm going into first year university, and my favorite food is fried rice.
Fried rice, yeah. Don't eat too much of it. You?
My name is Khan. I'm going to grade 10 and I don't have a favorite food.
You have a favorite fruit
I don't have a favorite food.
or a flower?
Uh,
You don't like flowers?
I don't know.
Okay.
My name is Hansaka. I'm going into grade 10 and I don't have a favorite food.
Mm-hmm. You?
My name is Itami, and I'm going to first year university. My favorite food is noodles.
You know, in Quebec City, we wanted to find a noodles place. Spent 2 hours looking for a place. Couldn't find any. It was all crowded, actually. There were places, but they were all crowded and not accepting customers. So we ended up going to McDonald's. You? Yeah.
My name is Dinika. I'm going to grade 7, and I like pizza.
Great. Yeah.
My name is Matthew. I'm going to grade 7, and I don't really have a favorite.
Okay. Yeah.
My name is Adam. I'm going to grade 11. My favorite food is udon noodles.
What noodles?
Udon noodles.
Udon. Is it Chinese or Japanese?
I'm not sure.
I know I've heard this. Maybe have tried it too. Yeah.
My name is Anaya. I'm going into grade 8, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm Helena, and I'm going into grade 11, and my favorite food is sushi.
Mm-hmm. All right, many social hours. You?
My name is Sunat and I'm going into grade 11. I don't have a favorite food.
Mm-hmm. And you are last, I guess.
My name is Saham. I'm going to grade 11. My favorite food is fried chicken.
Anyone else? Did we miss any? So we have university students here. We have students from different grades, and so I have been through these grades and university. So I like to share a bit of experience of my own with you all, especially in these grades and in universities. There are times that you feel like you are challenged enough, and then you do it. You somehow accept the challenge and do the year. And then the next semester or next year, you feel like you are not challenged enough. So you don't kind of pull the same energy you had before to the present year. And then you feel a little discouraged and you feel like you are not doing enough. So this happens based on different subjects, different teachers, and how you link with how you make a connection with that content of the subject, and how much, prepared you are to take the tests, because they always give you these tests on the computer or take home exams, or in whatever form they somehow what they are doing is to kind of push you to the next level. So what helped me was usually to never procrastinate things. I come home and I spend a couple of hours doing the homework and doing little extra if I can. And that helped me so that I don't procrastinate. Some people think procrastination is not the problem. They think it is a solution. But it doesn't work in the university or in your school. So doing that extra always helped me, because I was like a little bit ahead of the knowledge. I was not competing. I mean, there was little competition between. There was this girl, Nadika, and I were competing all the time. But we were not strongly like hating each other or anything, but we were going to get better at whatever we were doing, because I wanted better math score and science subject score. And teachers, their blessings really helped me. Sometimes when they are in the class, I was very respectful toward them, and I remember teachers telling me, "Oh, I came to the class because of Anand." Anand was my name. Now it's a different name. So, and that's a blessing to me, because I was like always making sure that I have done my part. It's not that I was like trying to highlight myself, but I knew that education is key for my future. Because I come from parents who never had any high school education. They have not gone beyond grade. I think grade 6 was my mom's and grade 8 was my father's. So they've not done any advanced level or anything like that. They stopped going to school, but they always told me to study hard. And my tata was very tough. He had a stick behind him all the time. Yes, he never removed it until after grade 8, when he knew that I was also kind of getting a little angry and tough, that he never controlled us with the stick. But he was also like, we knew he was tough. So when he did, we knew we were doing something wrong. That's a symbolic way of, like a silent way of controlling us. We kind of listen to him, but he did amazing things. Like he brought newspapers to home, so we built knowledge based on whatever the current news that was happening, all the whatever the writings. We had our favorite columns that we read. So he has to read the newspaper first. So we were impatiently waiting until he was done. So then we began reading. Now, I don't think you have that experience here very much. You don't buy newspapers. You have other sources of knowledge. It's okay. Whatever the source of knowledge you have, continue reading and building your vocabulary, and maybe also learning writing skills and reading skills and memorizing skills. It's always helpful to you. And message here is being up to date and current. As a monk, I know technology. I know how to do things. I don't have to depend on anybody. If I have to print something, I have a printer with me. Things like that. I know how to manage. I don't ask anybody to do it for me. So being self-sufficient, and if you don't have those resources, you know it's important to you, so you kind of become well equipped with these sources in your life. And you learn to drive, you learn to cook, you don't learn to survive in the university with good skills. It's important. You also learn to let go. There are times that you have to let go of certain events, certain people, certain favorite things in order to succeed in life. Because trees have to shed all these old leaves and they start fresh. So are some animals, so are some people, seasons, all these changes. Change is the only thing that does not change in the universe. Right? Why don't we embrace it beautifully? And I share this all the time. You have so much intelligence in you. Being updated, being current, and being also a person who has the wisdom to utilize your own wisdom. Survival skills is important. Having good instincts to know whether you are in a safe place and avoiding any danger. That's important, right? You see water, you jump to water and you realize it's so deep. That's not the best thing to do. Right? You have to kind of have that wisdom. Like maybe you put a stick first to see how deep it is. You have to also make sure it's not contaminated. It's not polluted. Stuff like that. And you hike a mountain and now you realize that you can't, go down. That's the wrong place to be. Things like that. And you drink something that's introduced by a stranger and you realize that's a mistake you did. It's too late. So maybe you avoid those dangers. So this intelligence is a gift you have. You never know, how much time you have. So in the time you have wisdom from the Buddha. He's seated here peacefully, telling you, you don't have to rush in life. You don't have to at all. Put everything into a larger picture and realize exams will be over in so many years. So exams is not the only thing in life. There is a full life. Taking a trip to Banff to visit Lake Louise if you have not done it before. Taking a trip to Europe with your own money and enjoying ice cream in Paris. Why not? And that's beyond exams. You have to live fully with these goals in life, having a bucket list. I have done this myself. I have a picture of myself standing in this place called Monk's American Bar in Sweden, in Uppsala, Sweden, and having an ice cream there. It's on my website, you can find it. These are memories that I like to share with you. And I won a scholarship to University of Trento in Italy, a full scholarship. I had an office for myself as a master's student, made good friends, traveled all over Europe, to Switzerland, to Paris, to Germany, not to Austria actually, to the border of Austria, all over Italy, to Rome, to Verona, to Venice, Firenze, where they have the Leaning Tower of Pisa. So I've seen these myself, and I want you to do that, to create these memories, how to learn, how to take a train yourself, how to book an air ticket, which sites to go, and to be updated. You have us, you have knowledge around you. These are, don't define your life based on your exam experience. If you get a lower grade, I have experienced that myself. No matter how much energy you put, sometimes your teaching fellows or teaching assistants, they don't understand that energy. Maybe they are in a bad mood and they decide to give you a bad grade. And they sometimes lie to you saying, you are doing great, and then you decide to grade bad. So what? Are you going to kill them? No, it's not the only thing in life. There's beauty, your life is so precious. Are you going to take your life because you failed at a certain place? No. That's why I always emphasize on intelligence. When the whole world is turning against you, isn't it the case that your own intelligence should be helping you, should work in favor of you? Take this actor, for example, Sushant Singh Rajput. He scored 7th in engineering in whole India, became highly successful. He bought a piece from moon. He did that. And he also had a $70,000 value of a telescope. So he could observe that part he bought from his moon. From that moon, our moon. So this kind of a person, popular, has a celebrity score high, and everyone loves him. You think they are successful. But then they also come across depression, anxiety, drug abuse, whatever. I don't know the whole story. I also respect him. But he decided to take his life. Then there are all these stories about other people taking his life. We don't know. But somehow, I want you to remember always. Push yourself. Keep pushing. You will be fine. If you have come to a darker place in life, please remember, Kusala Hamdru wants you to hold my hand and take that step forward. I'll be there. Remember, Buddha Hamdru wants you to live your life, meditate, let go, be at peace. So life is so precious. Make sure you give the best care to it, best love you can give, and do the, adventure fully. Accept the challenges and face them. Because there will be moments. It's not you making decisions. It's your chemicals. Your intelligence will get hijacked by chemicals. Get hijacked by addictions. You never know you have one. Get hijacked by electronics. Computer games. Sometimes you feel like you want to act upon these killings. I'm sure you won't, but there are some who may want to. And you may want to although you may not act upon them, but sometimes you want to kill somebody because you think they are bad. But then there's the Buddha teaching you. There's no need to. This life is so precious, and there's short time you live, and live it loving and caring. Only give space to love in your life, without letting these emotions, anger, electronics, any poisonous habits control the direction of your life. If you feel like you are going backward, so what? Give it some time. It's like the orchids at your garden or in your home. Flowers disappear and then they come back. You just need to put a little ice and keep it alive. You see the beauty in that? It's like the sky. You don't see rainy clouds every day. Sometimes there's no rain near. What can we do? We wait patiently. And then it rains, and you see the beauty in it. Your mind is like this. There's things passing in all the time. Thoughts about food, thoughts about people, thoughts about all the subjects that you have to study, all the plans you have, all the meetings, all the appointments. Let your body get used to the patterns. And slowly you build that energy, and let the energy drive you around. When you feel like things are not working fine, it's not you. The Buddha says everything is impersonal. All the causes and conditions are not you. They arise and they vanish. Okay, now, suppose I make you angry. It's conditional, right? It's me making you angry. And if I disappear, anger, the conditions for anger disappear. So it's not you. It's somebody's making conditions for it, making you angry. Or some preoccupied mind, state of your mind that made you angry because you can't pay attention to so many things at the same time. But when you are angry, be silent. Because your mind may tell you to say 10,000 words at once, so you speak so louder. You may not know that you are speaking to someone you are supposed to show respect toward. And then you feel like, oh, I failed at it, so what? It's not the end. You forgive yourself for not understanding properly. You move on. Even Angulimala, who killed more than 1,000 people, were forgiven by the Buddha. The king was not ready to forgive him, but the Buddha was. That's the kind of teacher you have. Mistakes do happen. You forgive yourself. You move on. Don't define yourself, your life, with these mistakes. When you read a book, there are bad chapters, there are blank places, there are beautiful chapters. Your life is like that. If you want to become an author, here's my advice. You can't edit a blank page, but you can always edit a bad page. Right? So keep writing. Doesn't matter what comes out. If you leave it blank all the time, what can you edit? Nothing. Same with your exams, assignments. You can't edit a blank page. You can edit a bad page. Right? If you also can take this one last advice. Pray, chant every day. Have a little Buddha at home in your room, and that is your sacred place. That's where you go and tell everything. This is like law of attraction. It's going to work for each and every one of you. And that's where you say, forgive me, Buddha. These are my goals for the next couple of months. I'm going to achieve them. I'm going to be courageous. I'm going to be I'm not going to tell anyone that I have these goals, but you do put the effort. You will release it to the universe right there. Probably where the sun, where there is the brightness in your room. And that is giving you so much hope, so much energy, and perseverance, and you keep achieving these goals one by one, and you untick them as you have achieved them. The goals for the day, and you achieve them, you spend time on achieving them, and eventually you make it. So when you go to the Buddha statue, you chant several gathas that you know. Even if it is just Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa, if you only have the time for that, but please be consistent. Consistency is key. It's the smartest thing in the world, consistency. Suppose someone is so smart but they only do just a little bit of the work. Doesn't matter how smart they are, but they have not been consistent with it, so they fail. It's only that they are smart, but they have not been consistent with their project. Little bit every day and you will be there. That's how you finish your study projects, your plans, and you get there. Make us proud, make your parents proud. Eventually it is your life you are building. Okay? Don't be like that poor carpenter who ended up. Okay, I shared that story at lunch, but those who are not there will learn it. I said one last thing earlier. This is going to be my last thing. So there was this carpenter. He was working fine. He was doing perfect job. His boss loved him. But this carpenter came to a certain age and said, I'm going to retire to mountains with my family. So he went to his boss and said, it's time for me to retire. So his boss said, okay, I'll give you one last job. Can you do it for me? Reluctantly, the carpenter accepted it. So he started building it in a rush. He bought not so good material. He somehow finished it in a shorter time. He went to the boss and said, I finished it. And the boss gave the keys to him and said, this is my gift for you. This is going to be the house where you will be living. Please don't be that carpenter. The life that you are building is yours. I'm not going to live that life. Do a very good, fine work, managing your time, being kind, being gentle. If you are kind inside, you speak kind, and that's important in your career path in the future, because you are crafting the life you want right now, yourself. Even if your parents send you to medical school or whatever, this engineering or whatever, even there you can get your life ruined by cocaine or something like that. I have examples of people. I have a family. Mother is a doctor, father is a doctor, sister 1 is a doctor, sister 2 is a doctor. The youngest child, he went to dental school. So you will think that parents' job is done. No. It is done, of course, but he got into cocaine and his life is ruined. He now drives around in mom's car, basically emptying the gas tank and getting stuck, and mom has to go and rescue him from a certain place, whatever place he happens to be. And it's been 8 years, he never went back to dental school. That can happen even later in your life. Don't be that person. I tried to really help him and I could not. I know his brain is damaged. It's irreversible damage. When that has happened, it's hard to revive that person. Because it's all about chemistry and the growth of your own life. Okay. Thank you for listening. When I come back next time, I like to hear more from you, learn more from you, and see how well you are doing in your life or how bad you are doing in your life. Even then, it's okay. I welcome you wholeheartedly, and I'm there to support. Okay, many blessings. Enjoy your life, and may the blessings of the Buddha, blessings of the Dhamma, blessings of the Sangha be with you. Please say sadhu, 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 sadhu. Okay, please get up.